Hello and welcome. We're masked up for your protection. Welcome to the IAMCDB live stream. Hopefully people will find us here soon because I'm all masked up and there's no one here. Waiting for someone. But I will talk to myself if necessary. Someone has popped in. Let's see who it is. Let's see if we can figure out who it is. There we go. Hello. Greetings. Samuel, Inspector, Blake. Hello, hello, hello. I got the mask on for your protection, by the way. The one and only Kenobi. Excellent. Arthur is there. Scott Bruce. Lieutenant Michael Day. Yeah, you gotta have the mask. It's Corona time. Random Rob, hello. Austin. Red Pigeon. Hello, hello, hello. Robert Perkins. Hello, hello, hello. I'm going to take the mask off in a minute. You direct message me. Hello, hello, DK. All right, let's take this foolishness off. What mask? That's right. Okay, let's get this off. All right, hello, everybody, and welcome. We're going to do a lot of stuff tonight, which is mostly answer your questions. Don't pass out. Yeah, I almost passed out already. Jam and James, Dr. Ron, hello. Josh, MC Shaving, Randall, Drew. Hey, I want to say something really quick at the beginning because I talked to, hello RK, really quick. I talked to David Gonzalez and DK is here as well. And I wanted to say that everything is cool with David Gonzalez's video. I took some of it a little bit. The main message that David was trying to get across was that he just wants people to practice and get great at straight razor shaving. He's not asking anybody not to do videos when they're learning. I talked to him for a long time this evening and he cleared that up. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Hey, Tom. Oh, thank you, Samuel. I really appreciate it. Henry, hello. Good to see you. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, guys. Both DK and David, I've talked to everybody, and I think we took some different meaning from that video. Hey, Joe, how you doing? So, all right, let's have some, first question for you all. So we have a couple of things. I wasn't going to drink anything at all, but people have asked me to. So here's what we have. We have Talisker, Elixir of the Gods, Scotch whiskey. We have Blanton's, if you're a bourbon guy. We have some Angel's Envy that I never even opened yet, if you're an Angel's Envy fan. So we can partake in one of those, whichever you prefer. Oh, Jam and James likes bourbon. What's up, David? Been watching for three years. Thank you very much, Nathan. I really appreciate that. Josh has some Jack Daniels. Jam and James loves bourbon. Drinks are mandatory. Read from Shake. Okay, so next, I don't have Patron. The next question is, do we use the regular Norland glass or do we use the Stealth Norland glass? IPA beers, we don't talk that stuff in here, DK. No, but if you like it, it's cool. So we go clear Norland or Stealth Black Norland. Brazilian drink, Francisco. Cool. Glencairn. Stealth. You like the Stealth glass? The only problem with the Stealth is you can't really see what you're drinking. By the way, for those of you who are whiskey drinkers, the Norland is a cool glass because it's a Glencairn, but it's inside another glass. It's pretty cool. It's a little pricey, but it's a pretty cool glass. No one has any plans now, Samuel, because we can't go anywhere. Hey, Chad Murphy from CD Shaving is here. You need to step up your bourbon and scotch. Well, if you like IPAs, you'll like anything. So bourbon and scotch aren't going to hurt you. Always stealth. What you drink is no one's business. I like that. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. We haven't really had anything. Honestly, I got Dalmore in there. Jed likes IPAs. Yeah, I see DK, he's got like shower beer. And so I'm watching a video and he said shower beer. And I said, shower beer, and then I went and looked it up, and it's like beer for drinking in a shower. And I thought, we have solved all the world's problems. We have solved all the world's problems when we have to have a beer to drink in the shower. We have no more problems to solve. Don't drink and shave. Correct. Correct. Blake, I'm fixing a glass of Mount Pleasant Sweet Spumante. Is that like a champagne? I haven't had anything. Honestly, I don't drink that much. Yo, what's going on with Shave Cave? I had a conversation with Shave Cave the other day. What bourbon are we going with? So what I brought in here was shower beer. I brought Blanton's and Angel's Envy. So it's got to be one of those two. I didn't bring any other bourbons. Those are the two I got, in here at least. What happened to the chat? I don't see any chat. Somebody say something. There we go. Four Roses. I'm out of Four Roses. I used to have it, but I don't have any right now. Lather like beast off the leash. Envy is pretty good. Yeah, I like Angel's Envy. They don't actually sell this in West Virginia. I actually got this from somewhere else, which is crazy. Hey, Nick, how you doing? His shower bourbon. we need a bourbon for showering. We're right. Should you try? Random Rob wants to know if you should try Timeless. The answer to the question is, if you should try something new, is always yes, in my view. That's just me. How's the cuts on her head? Oh, they're coming along good. In another week or so, they'll be gone. Be history. Blanton's, it's a good choice. Have you tried Sterling Spice? Yeah, Sterling Spice is good, Chicano Shaver. I'm 2 drinks in going with IPA. I don't really care for IPAs. I don't like bitter, you know. A lager is not so bad, but I'm not really a beer guy, to be honest. And honestly, I don't really drink that much. Occasionally, I'll have a glass of scotch or bourbon, but I'm really not much of a drinker. Blanton's it is. Blanton's is a really nice bourbon, I think. And it's got this cool, I like the horse on the top. It's a nice touch. As you can see there, metal, heavy, it's pretty cool. I live in the UK and can't get in. Yeah, I can't get it here either. I had to get it from someplace else. Voodoo, right? James is going to come in here talking about some Voodoo Ranger. Yeah. Some people like that, though. I don't. Still like Irish coffee. I love Irish coffee. Irish coffee is fantastic. If the meetup in New York is anytime soon, it's probably not going to happen. It's still a mess in New York. So when was that meetup supposed to be? You have any idea? If it was within a month, I would say it was not going to happen. You know, who knows how long this thing is going to go on. But right now, it's not looking very good, to be honest with you. What happened to the chat? The chat randomly disappears. There it is. Hi, Latif. June? Maybe June. Yeah, June's possible, I would think. Ice that. Jam and James is committing all sorts of fouls in here. We drink neat. Let's see, meetups are fun. Yeah, agreed. Who is the inspector? The inspector is here, David Fernicola. You'll see him pop in my videos from time to time. He's from Jersey, and he goes to some of the meetups. He does a lot of behind the scenes helping of other people. And he's been a big supporter of a lot of channels, I think. Get the manager. This is Blanton's. This is good stuff. But by the way, cheers. It's good. Very, very good. I'm going to set that down so I don't drop my glass. What did you say, Chad? Something about the messages don't stay very long. I haven't tried peanut butter whiskey. I probably need to read these messages in case somebody reads this back, just so they'll know what the conversation is. I didn't really prepare anything. Ripple. So Sharp David said Ripple, and that reminds me of Sanford & Son. Great show. Josh says he likes Jack Daniels better than Jim Beam. Okay, I'll go with that. Chad Murphy drinks Jim Beam because it's cheap. Now, Jam and James finally says something I agree with, Buffalo Trace. That's good. Josh says he's making a drink. Cheers. Exactly. Sanford & Son, Ripple. That's Shampipple, Jam and James says. I haven't heard anything about the peanut butter whiskey. That must be interesting, I would imagine. I don't know what to think about that. By the way, I saw MC Shaving here. He has a channel. I don't know if anybody saw that he was here, but check out his channel. Jim Beam is cough medicine, Josh says. And Dr. Ron likes Buffalo Trace. Buffalo Trace is really good for the money. Josh McLean. What is my favorite brush? Samuel says. Well, right now, it's that AP Shaving Cashmere 30 millimeter. That thing is killer for the, it's phenomenal for the money. I'm really impressed by that brush. It was like $21 and it's crazy. The shaving all right. Guy says Jack Daniels over ice or rum. Okay. Rabbit Hole and McKenna. May you stay on the legal side of crazy. Thank you. I hope to. The cashmere is incredible. Yeah, I don't need backbone. Everybody talks about backbone all the time, and I don't really have a big need for it. I have yet to find a soap ever that you could not lather with the most floppy brush. If you require backbone to lather, go back to start. You don't need backbone to lather. You might want it, but you don't need it. You can lather anything with a soft brush. Doesn't matter what it is. Sterling Executive Man is good. I like that, Jim. Have I tried the Nosits? I don't think I have, Henry. Frank Shaving G4 is close. That's a good one. Backbone, yeah. David says backbone is for face feel, and he's right. You don't have to have it to lather, though. Some people say they can't lather hard soaps without backbone, and it's not true. It's all for the experience. The turn and shave hawk is also, I've never tried a turn and shave, so I don't know. Tim Shaves, hello, good to see you. A dense and soft synthetic. I think I watched Tim Shaves' video today, if I'm not mistaken. You love the Executive Man. Yeah, Executive Man is Creed Aventus scent. It's like, this one is another good one that smells like Creed Aventus, Spartacus, really good. It's like the Silk Smoke. Okay, gotcha. Somebody said something about the messages that disappear so quick, it's hard. Do you scrub your face? If so, how do you scrub your face? Right here in the shower is how I scrub my face. Washing and scrubbing. The face scrubbing happens in there. Do you use, yeah, there's nothing wrong with the Aki brushes. Some of them, like the fit and finish, are not always crazy, but generally they're fine brushes. Start lathering. What am I going to lather for? I'm not shaving. I'm just here to chat this evening. We'll do some lathering another time. Let's see. The Black Ship gunpowder scent is like the jalapeno version of, boy, these messages go fast. I don't use any particular technique when lathering a hard soap with a soft brush. I just do what I normally do. Thank you, Samuel, for coming. I appreciate it. And also, somebody I want to mention is Arthur. Arthur watches every video and he comments, and it's always kind, and I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me. So thank you, Arthur, if you're still there. Okay, David says turn on the slow chat option. I don't know how to do it. Let's see. No porch rocker. You can scroll back. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you. I'm learning. This is my first stream, really. Are you on lockdown, Squale? Yeah, we're on lockdown. We can't really go anywhere. Nicholas says he started head shaving a week ago. I'm waiting on the Blades Grim soap and brush. Cool. You're welcome, Arthur. What's your favorite razor currently? That's hard for me to say. I love the charcoal. I don't know. I'm emotionally attached to it. David doesn't like it. Thank you, Sam, again. Appreciate it. How many shaving soaps do you have? I would say right now I have, I know, at least over 100. Over the years, I've gotten rid of several hundred. I've had enough soaps that it's embarrassing. I've gotten rid of more soaps than I own 4 or 5 times. You know, it's ridiculous, honestly. I've wasted a lot of money. Okay, let's go back a little bit so I can see what's going on. Lupo, yeah, Lupo is one of my favorites too. Let's see. Do you prefer more? I prefer mid-level aggression, but I like using, upper level aggression as well. Favorite shaving cream? Probably Top Sandalwood. One brush and only one brush. Right now, it would be that AP shave. I just love it, I haven't tried that Tatara razor. So the handles look really long on that thing. I mean, it's probably a good shaver. I would like to use that with a shorter handle. Yeah, cashmere. I love the cashmere. Hazy Gomez. Hello, Hazy. I appreciate everybody for coming, by the way. Do you bowl lather? Yes, sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. It just depends. It depends on my mood at the time, really. You never know, when the mood strikes me. Am I going to get the RazoRock stainless steel razor? Yes. It's on order. Hey, Justin, Shooting the Shave. Great channel, Shooting the Shave, by the way. Thank you very much, Mark, he's thanking me for the videos. I really appreciate it. How long are you going live? I don't know. We'll go for a little bit until people get bored of me or I get bored of me. Yeah, Tobbs doesn't get enough credit. It's a really good cream. What's the easiest bowl? Let's see. Have I tried Zingori? Yes, good soaps in Zingori. I've had two, both very, very good. You're welcome, Justin from Shooting the Shave. Justin, I was watching his video the other day. He told me, or it's been about a week or two, he had just shaved his head recently. His hair grows back fast. Yes, I am prior service. Oh, hello, Scented Soldier Shaves. Yes, I was in the Air Force. And my brother and my dad also. Well, my dad was in the Army, my brother was in the Air Force. Thank you for tuning in. What's your favorite RazoRock soap? Triple X? Take a drink. Okay, we don't have much. I'll have to re-pour. Very nice. I will try the Gillette Notchets. How do you say that? I don't know. And by the way, you all go check out the Shaving Chronicles. He shaved his head the other day. Bookmark the Shaving Chronicles. He shaved his head the other day for the first time, and he did most of it with a straight, which is killer. Hey, Brian the Floridian is here. Another good channel. There's a lot of good people that I've been watching recently. I haven't seen everybody's channel, but I've been trying to get to them. I like to support as many people as I can. Is it true you are a singer? Sadly not. I can't sing a lick. Let's see. What a turnout. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for your service also. I don't know your name, Scented Soldier, but I will learn it. Dave Card is here. Dave, by the way, in tomorrow's video, I'm talking about you. So you're going to want to see the video where I use Spartacus. You got to see Dave Card's video with the shavette. I'm not going to spoil it for tomorrow's video, but what did I do in the Air Force? I was police, not security. Back when they used to have law enforcement and security, I was law enforcement. I haven't been intermittent fasting, but I need to get back on it. Back to whiskey. Haven't had it. The whiskey he mentioned. Dave Card. Dave's got a great channel. Dave, by the way, in my video, I have named you Diamond Dave. So I'm sorry in advance. Diamond Dave Card. Excuse me. I called him Carve because I've been using the Carve a lot. Yeah, I've been out in this. I try to get out in the sun about an hour or so a day. When we're locked up like this, you've got to get some vitamin D and get out a little bit. Did you see what Jam and James said? If I keep drinking bourbon, I will be singing, which could be true. You never know. I haven't tried the Maggard Silk. Thank you. Josh, did you serve as well? You look like you might be a military guy to me. Diamond Dave Carr. I just found Dave's channel. I like it. Just wondering why. I like to face lather, but I think you have to load from the container to really get a good face lather. And so that causes me to have to load from the bowl, which I don't like as much. Dave Card's channel is called Dave Card. And now to be known as Diamond Dave Card. because everybody knows when I give a nickname and I say it 1,000 times, it sticks, usually. I have the PAA cube, but I've been trying to use my other one, Hazy. By the way, one thing I want to mention, I don't think he's here, but Efren Lopez, in the last, when I did the test, he wanted me to shout out his son, Evan Lopez. So Efren, if you happen to see this, shout out to your son, Evan. Evan, do whatever your dad tells you. It should be Diamond Dave's shaving, really, let's be honest, you know. Dave has a killer video, but I don't want to spoil my video tomorrow. It's killer. Like, I was shocked. I was stunned. Oh, yeah. You got to sub. You got to sub Dave's, and I'm going to spoil it. It's a shavette video that he does very quickly. Mind-boggling. It doesn't take much to boggle my mind, to be honest, though. I mean, let's be honest. Jim thanks all the medical professionals. Absolutely, 100%. Thanks. Not only medical professionals, truck drivers, service people, everybody. Oh, Marcos. What's up, man? It's good to see you. Marcos, go to check out El Chingon Mendez Shaves. Today, I was watching his video. He's growing a beard, but he was tightening up his lines. And one thing I got to say, DK might have left. When you have a beard like that and you're using a straight, tighten up the lines, it looks kind of difficult, to be honest, to me. You know, hey, William, how you doing? So Marcos was tightening up his lines, and it looks difficult. And he was even getting in these spaces, like on his face, he's got two little holes right here. He was using the straight in there. I was like, what? Yeah, I mean, you got to watch the video. It's a really good video. And he's always smiling, and he's bringing his son in there. I love it. You remember when I had hair? Me too. I wish I'd have shaved it earlier, to be honest with you. I really do. By the way, Jammin' James says, is it mind-boggling as Pope shaving with a bong? Pretty close. Hey, Reed knows about that, Jammin' James. You got to talk to Reed. He knows all the old school stuff. It's pretty awesome, really, to tell you the truth. But anyway, I was watching his video. It was great. A lot of times I record the videos the day before, and so I get up usually around 3 o'clock and I'll post it. Marcos is a great father. Also, yeah, I love watching him with his son. It just, you know, it makes me smile. I just like it. What made me convert? I converted like 2013 or 2012. I think I saw a video somewhere and I said I want to try it because I was getting terrible shaves and there was no looking back. Yeah, Marco's got a good channel, so please go check it out. Oh, A&E, you mean Peter Charkalis used to do videos? Yeah, he's full-time business. He works a full-time job and he's running his business. He doesn't have any time, really. When will be your next head shave? I'll do one this weekend. I need to get back in it and do another head shave. What's the channel's name? I don't. Marco's channel is El Chingon Mendez Shaves. Is his channel, and nice guy. Yes, I did. I got my. Go and watch about maybe a week. I don't know. It's called my anniversary shave. I did it maybe a month ago, and I rolled the first video up in the corner of the video I just did, like on the 18th of March. Content, yeah, there's a lot of content. Yeah. Leaf, my favorite head. Yes, Leaf is still my favorite head shaving razor. The Leaf has never done me wrong. I've done me wrong. It's hard to keep up with the comments, Chad. I agree. It's really difficult. I like using the Harry's for cleanup. You know, it's pretty inexpensive, but you can use anything. Schick Extreme 3 works pretty good as well. I didn't get any sun today. I had it maybe, you know, the last few days. Now, these will clean up. These will be gone pretty soon. By the way, make sure everybody gives some love to the inspector because he's been such a big supporter of not only my channel, but many channels over the years. And all of you know, Scented Soldier, everybody who makes content, the people who help you make the content, really. Thank you. Josh says he's bought for a relatively inexpensive cart for cleaning up, it worked pretty well. Yeah, I've used the head blade too. When was the last crappy shave I got? It's been so long, I don't remember, honestly. Yeah, Dave, the Schick Extreme 3 I think is good because it bends. It's in the middle. You can put some pressure on it. It sort of bends a little bit, and that makes it good. Hey, Nige, it's good to see you again. Thanks so much. I really appreciate it. Oh, Rick. Hey, Rick. Rick from Scent Suds and Steel is here. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Rick also has a really good channel, Scent Suds and Steel. Go check him out. He does a lot of straight razor shaving. Good dude. Do you have the Dollar Tree razor? Yeah, I still have it. I'll use it. I don't care. I'm not a fancy schmancy. I'll use anything. Dr. John's Bay Rum was Josh's first crappy shave. It's 1 in the morning. Thank you for joining me, Nige. I appreciate it. Ooh! Chad Murphy said he nicked his ear the other day, and it bleeds forever. It does. Oh, yeah, the Scented Soldier is a tongue twister. You're welcome, Rick. Yeah, I like Dr. John's also. It's fine for me. What's the most expensive razor that I own currently? Charcoal, which is, what, a 200 and some odd dollars. I mean, it's not crazy expensive. Yeah, right now it's just because the sun has not, in a day or two, it'll be brown. Favorite blade? Astra SP, Gillette Silver Blue, Gillette Platinum. Samuel said he just started 2 weeks ago, gents. So that is fantastic. Thank you, and I hope you'll bring more people in, Samuel. How is Don? I haven't heard from Don for a long time. I did check on him recently, and the gentleman told me Don just doesn't participate in the community, but he's okay as far as I know. Would I ever invest in a Wolfman razor? Not at the price they go for. No way, no how. No, absolutely not. It's just not worth it. It's a finely crafted piece, but no way I'm dropping that kind of coin. Yeah, I use pretty much everything. Every razor, there are some I don't like, but most of them work pretty well. Favorite premium razor? Charcoal, probably. Just sentimental value to me, I think. You should do more whiskey videos. Yeah, I am going to do it. Brian wants to know if I'll do a shave tour this year. Yeah, I will do it at some point. I haven't had time to organize my stuff. Things are all over the place. I still don't have all my stuff together. Some of it's in storage. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Guy, for joining me. He's got to head out. Any word from Busta recently? I talked to Busta briefly maybe a month ago and just told him we loved him, and he said he's doing well, and that was about it. Chad got his wife into wet shaving. That's awesome. Have I tried the Razorine yet? No, I have not. I do have the Razor Rock Switch, which is a little bit different. Shaving with Fuzzy. I like Fuzzy. I like his videos. Favorite whiskey that I own? For bourbon, it's probably Blanton's. For Scotch, it is, I'm forgetting, sorry about that. Hit that a little too hard. For Scotch, I have to think. Favorite top scent, sandalwood. Mark Creighton. Booker's is good too. Booker's, some of it could be hot, but it's pretty good. Hey, Shave 326. Shave 326 is one of the Klitschko brothers. Yeah, Busta was a good guy. We had a lot of fun, Busta and I, together. Really good guy. Have you tried grooming department soaps? I don't recall. I don't think so. If you've never seen Shave 326, check out his channel. And somebody said he looked like one of the Klitschko brothers, for those of you who follow boxing, like very tall and sort of European, and he does. I prefer, Chad asked if I prefer alcohol in my aftershave. Yes, I do. I like it. I just use one of those rechargeable trimmer things. Have you tried Gillette Pure? Yeah, Gillette Pure is fine. It's perfectly fine. It works just fine. Hello, Nathan. Still use Arco? Yes, I do. I like it. I like Arco. It doesn't bother me a bit. In the leaf razor, use whatever blade that you normally like for your normal shaver, I would say. What was your first DE shaving setup? It was either the Merkur 34C, Edwin Jagger, Todd Sandalwood, something like that. Do you ever get razor bumps on, no, on the back of my head? No, I don't. Not normally anyway. By the way, we'll take a little Blanton's. Is it Blanton's? I think it is. Favorite cologne now is Creed Aventus. My favorite vintage cologne is Polo Green, back from the 80s. If any of you are, say, 50 years old or somewhere thereabouts, Polo Green, when it hit in the 80s, man, you put that on and you were slaying. Like, there would be your scent trail could go all the way down the hallway of a school, the Polo Green. It was where it was at, I'm telling you. Marcos knows what I'm talking about. That Polo Green, you put it on, it just stuck to you. It was awesome. In fact, I bought some vintage Polo Green. It was pretty awesome. Jam and James wants to know if I get razor bumps in my nethers. Nope, not that I know of. How many shaves do you get for? I used 3 shaves per blade. Jed now saying thought it was brute. Yeah, Polo Green was a killer. Drakkar too. Henry said Drakkar. That was a good one. I still have it. I got Drakkar in there. Drakkar is nice. Glenn Haley finally made it. Did we wake you, Glenn? Thank you, Matthew. It's 1:30 a.m. where he is and he's watching. I really appreciate that. I really, really appreciate it. Oh, William, Polo Green. Come on, man. Hey, Bradley. Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it. Yeah, everything Creed makes, I think, is awesome. I haven't tried a bad Creed scent yet. None of them. So, I haven't tried them all, but every Creed scent that I've tried is fantastic. I don't think I've ever tried Polo Black. That's all right, William. I mean, we all prefer different things. Yeah, I know everybody. Aventus now is like Acqua di Gio used to be like 15, 20 years ago. Do any of y'all remember Eternity for Men? Like back in 90? That was a good one at the time. Eternity for Men was pretty strong, I think. Creed is awesome. Yes, Carl says. Do you have any vintage shave soap? I don't think I have any vintage soap. Ruled the roller rink with Eternity. That's awesome. I'm going to have to try Polo Black because people are saying it's good. I think everybody on here is like a YouTube person, which is awesome, I think. I mean, I like talking to you guys. Invictus. I don't know if I've tried that. Yeah, I like Creed. It's hard to go wrong with Creed. It's just so expensive. You know, I can't buy the regular Creed. I don't miss. Oh, Andre says he misses saying I'm IAMCDB and you're not. But people didn't like that. They thought I was putting them down, I guess, and I wasn't. But, you know, what are you going to do? Sometimes people don't understand, you know. It happens. What are you going to do? It's a small world. Omar, he says Humphreys is better than Thayer's. Maybe. Never heard of Creed until I started wet shaving. Me too. I'm with you. Preferred stock. Oh, yeah, there were some old schoolers. Carl, what was it? Lagerfeld? Does anybody remember Lagerfeld? I think was a cologne back in the day. They're pretty unique. Thayer's. So y'all can say it for me because I get in trouble when I say it. No, some people did not like that, I found. I didn't know it. And then I stopped doing it and people said, thank you for not doing that. I like iPhone. I'm an Apple MacBook, you know, person. English leather. Yeah, there you go. Favorite Phoenix soap? Cad or the beach. Oh, Carl says he still has Lagerfeld. That's cool. See you later, Nathan. Thank you so much for coming by. I really appreciate it. Try Laboratory Perfumes. I like UFC, but I haven't. I really liked UFC when it first started, back when Hoist Gracie, back when they fought like 3 times in a night, and Hoist Gracie was a little guy and he was beating everybody else. I like that. Versace Eros, Brian likes. That's awesome. Since still liked what was that, Z14? I can't remember what you said there. Thanks everybody again for showing up. Do I like Sub Commander? Yeah, I do. Carrie is good people. Thanks, Jim. By the way, I don't know if I said anything to Jim when he got here. But thanks for joining us. I really appreciate it. What's Coach, Josh? You're talking about Coach. What is the reference on that, I should say, I guess. Let me see if I can scroll back here a little bit. How did I meet the inspector? Through the hobby. The inspector actually met him because he had a bad deal on a buy, sell, and trade that I was administering in that group. And was that Dartmouth Shaving? Let me see. Oh, hello, Dartmouth Shaving. He's got a great channel also, so go check him out. Anyway, the inspector called me over a bad deal in a buy, sell, and trade for him. And we just became friends. You know, like many of us do. We get to know one another and then we become friends. I talked to David Gonzalez tonight for a good long time. You know, we were just chatting about everything under the sun. Excellent. Muhammad was talking about his soap he just shaved with. It was very solid. Will I ever shave off not when I have a bald head, probably. I didn't grow this until I shaved the head bald. I haven't tried the Swedish, hey doctor. Dave, I haven't tried the Swedish witch, but I need to because all the Swedish guys like that. And, you know, I respect their opinion, obviously. Give La Sauvignière du Milan, something like that, a try, Mohammed says. Hi, Sean. Thanks for coming. We appreciate it. Mark says, have you ever tried Hawkins and Brimble? I did not. I have not. Hi, Sean from Toronto. Coach Clone is awesome. Okay, cool. I've never tried Coach Clone. I don't know anything about it. Are there any off-brand blades we never heard of? I don't know. Yeah, Jed is right. You have to have I find if you're all skin, it doesn't work for me. Lowest cost soap I own is probably like Williams mug soap. Tim shaves. Yes, I've tried the Feather ASD2. It wasn't for me because it's super, super mild, a little milder than I like, but it's a high quality built razor. Hawkins and Brimble is in the UK, but not ready yet, Mohammed says. Worst blades you've ever used? Honestly, I don't know. I used to think it was Derby, but it's not Derby. Actually, Derby works okay for a shave or two, I found. When I first started, I thought Derby was awful because I didn't know what I was doing, and that happens to a lot of people. People will start out shaving, and they don't know what they're doing, and they're not comfortable, and they'll blame the first blade they use, which is usually Derby or Astra, and they'll go, that's a terrible blade, but it's not really the blade most times, I find. I think I tried Rainbow way back, but it's been so long I don't remember, to tell you the truth. It's been a long time. Yeah, the Leah shaving cream is good. I think it's from Spain, if memory serves. What blade do you recommend? It is totally unique to you, but my sort of reference middle of the road blade is Astra. The most unknown or unique, I don't know, Brian. The most unique blade I've used, I really don't know. Arabian perfume oils. Rick says try Arabian perfume oils, I think he said, which sounds pretty good. La Toja shave stick is good. I have one. I like it. I use it. Yeah, the scented shoulder is right. There's no right or wrong, really. You just have to do what works for you. And by the way, I need to check the Scented Soldier's channel. I don't think I've ever seen his video. I've seen him pop up a few times, but I will go and watch. I don't think I've ever seen his videos, though. I need to watch and stuff, and I will. Glenn does not like the new Astras. Phoenix Bay rum, yay or nay? Yeah. if you like bay rum. Phoenix, if you're talking about PAA, they have a ton of bay rums that are good, I think. He makes some of the better bay rums. Try Gillette Platinum. Gillette Platinum is a strong blade. I like it, but blade is subjective, as most of you know. I think it's all over the place. You just never know. Have ever tried Hasslinger soap? Yes, it's a good quality soap. Andre was asking if I've ever tried Hasslinger. I have. It makes a good soap. They just sell it in those little round pucks. It makes a good lather. I think the Stallion sent me one of those years ago. It was good. Yeah, Omar says the Astra old and new are the same, and that's what Astra says, but some people don't think so. Hey, Stephen. Stephen is here. Stephen has a channel, Stephen Davidson, if you haven't seen his channel. Bradley says Long Rifle Bay Rum is excellent. I haven't tried that. Kai Blade. Jammin' James loves Kai Blades. I remember that. He's all about some Kai Blades. Kai Blades are thicker. I used them recently, and I didn't love the first shave on the Kai Blade. It didn't seem right to me, but I'm going to revisit because it wasn't my favorite, I would say. But, you know, what are you going to do? Sometimes the first shave on a blade is not super comfortable. Thank you. Jed, Shark Platinum blades are pretty good. I don't know if I've used Shark Platinum recently. Flash is here. It must be late where you are, Flash. I'm glad you're still alive, Flash. Do you think with new artisan soaps, so much fat in them? Let me see what he says. I don't know the answer to that question, but that's a good question. Flash, 100 people for shaving. That's cool. Yeah, I'll take. I mean, even if it was 3 people, I would talk. I scheduled it. I'll talk to whoever's here. Anyway, I'm glad that Flash is okay. Now, Senate Soldier, I'm in West Virginia. My mom and dad live in Charlotte, and my sister. Would you say Voskhod is similar to Astra Green? I would say similar, yeah. Good budget blade, Dorco. I have some Dorcos. I haven't used them for a long time. I probably need to bust them out and see what happens. Best Badger brush. I don't really have very many Badgers. I got rid of them. I don't like them that much, really, honestly. All the best guys. Thank you, Matthew, for joining us. I really appreciate it. Fernando, hey, it's great to have you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Josh lives in North Carolina. Okay. I thought he was talking to me, so I was mixed up there. Yeah, I like synthetics. West Virginia, Taylor. That's the other Virginia. That's West. Yeah, I still have Above the Tie razor. Yes, I like it. Shave 326. I didn't know we had one of the Klitschko brothers that came down here. He must have went whitewater rafting. Yeah, they are great. Feathers and Nossets are in the league of their own. Okay, I'm gonna have to try that one. I own the Rockwell 6C, and I do like it. Big Bruce is very nice, affordable blade. NC is mad humid. Yeah, it certainly can be. The Asco blades, I have some sitting over there I haven't used yet, MC shaving. I will get to those pretty soon. What happened to Tim from Tim's Soaps? Tim doesn't make soap anymore, he just quit. You're afraid to see my shaving done? I'm afraid to see it. Supply, I don't like injector razors, really. They're not for me. I don't want to maintain another blade. Yeah, Tim hasn't made soap for a long, long time. He just kind of stopped making soap, like a lot of people do. I don't, it's a tough business. It's competitive. My favorite artisan, I couldn't give a favorite. Honestly, there's so many that, No, well, yeah, there is one, Colleen, but I can't think of the name of her company. I've used her soaps before. I would have to look it up because I forgot the name of her company. She's from West Virginia. Rick is right. The soap market is pretty doggone tough. Nick, I got that too. Nick says he still has Busta's blend. I do too. Thank you, Brian. I really appreciate that. Brian's got to go to bed, but thank you for joining us. I really do appreciate it. I thank for the 100 people that are here. That's great. Tim had Greek peach. Tim had something lime. What was the name of that lime? He had a really good lime soap. Hey, Muhammad. There was lots of good. Tim had lots of good soap, actually. Yeah, Busta called it quits some time ago. Reef Point was good. I liked Reef Point. I tried Mule. Andres asked me if I tried Mula soaps. Yes, years ago I did. Yep, we all miss Busta. I wish we could get Busta back, for a shave. That would be awesome. Nicholas, do I think I would ever make a soap? No, I don't have any interest. There's too many people that know it, and I'm not interested in trying to make soap. Will you try the global? I try anything, Thanks, William. I appreciate it. Thanks for all you do. Hello, Francisco from Rome, late into the night. Thanks so much. I hope everything is going well in Rome. St. James creams. Very good. St. James of London has good creams. I love Mike's Natural Soaps. Very, very good. Favorite adjustable razor is Mergress or Parker Variant or Rex Ambassador. Yeah, by the way, you guys, if you don't know this, Carrie from Soap Commander published a book, which you can buy on Amazon about making shaving soap. You can order it. It's still there. I don't remember the title. I have it, but it's not very much, maybe 10, 12 bucks. It's on Amazon. Yeah, Voskhod blades are well liked by many people, but that blade choice is subjective, so you just never know. Oldest razor I own is the ABC razor. Oh, thank you, Brian. I appreciate that. Brian gave me $5. Thank you so much, Brian. I really appreciate that. The oldest razor I own is over 100 years old. The ABC razor made by the American Button Company back in early 1900s, 08 or something like that. One of you razor historians will probably know. Oh, Justin hasn't tried Soap Commander yet. It's good. I mean, it's hard. It's good. Yes, I like Mike's Natural Soap. Mike is one of the early original artisans. Arthur's from Boca Raton, by the way. And Arthur is always saying kind things to everybody, so you got to love Arthur. I have not, just Uncle. I have not tried any. What was the old brand? Shaver Heaven. He made good soaps. I hope he'll come back and make soaps again. Shaver Heaven from Australia. Yes, I like Soap Commander as well. Shaver Heaven had good soaps. I thought it was nice. That's just me, I don't know that he came back. If he did, that would be outstanding. I need to get some. Is the R41 way more aggressive? I don't know if it's way more aggressive, but those teeth on the bottom are a little bit rough, I think. Try Whisper from the Woods. Okay, I will make note of that. What do you do for a living? I am a manager of a data center that we hold a lot of IT equipment, server storage, and so on. Okay, Dave said Shaver Heaven returned for a short time. I liked his soaps. I liked him too. He was a cool dude. Uncle John's Pipe Smoke. Uncle John still makes soaps, doesn't he? You have to refresh me. My wife and I shaving.com. Hey, thank you, sir. He says I make killer videos. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, Stephen, also. I appreciate that. That means a lot, obviously. I'm blessed with all, wonderful people who will watch and come into a live stream, and it's great. Tampa. Brian is from Tampa. Lovely Tampa. Starting head shaves now. What should I try first, head blade or Defender? Either one, honestly, will be fine, I think. Does anybody like Central Texas? I do. I've tried the Dr. Pepper and the Hills Country Dew. Good sense, and they worked well. Do you have to work it up? Sometimes you do, Jay Jones. Sometimes you do have to work up to go against the grain. Omni Shaver I've never used, so I don't know about that one. I agree with my wife and I. Thank you, Bradley. I really appreciate. Oh, Lyle is here from the Sass Shaver. So when I see somebody that's a YouTuber, I try to mention their channel. Go to check out the Sask Shaver. Super nice guy. And one of the things I love, oh yeah, listen to this. Lyle can't get a haircut. I'm doing well, and I'm talking about you now. Lyle can't get a haircut, and it's going to be like this. That thing on the top of his head is going to be like this. It's going to keep growing and growing. But I don't have that problem, fortunately. I bet Lyle is like, man, look at the. You're welcome for the shout out. Every time I see him, like I think Lyle does one video or two a week, and every time I see it, I think it's getting a little taller. Flock of seagulls. It's growing. One video, his wife was singing, and she has a lovely voice, and I was like, "What is that?" And she has it sounded like an opera voice, or a nice professional singing voice, I would say. Yeah, where is Steve Walker, by the way? Yeah, the Sask Shaver. He's a good. I like watching his videos. Thank you, Rick. Make sure, folks, to check out Scent Suds and Steel. Very nice guy. Bradley, see, it's time to be your own barber. Yeah. Where'd you get this mask? I got this on, and I'll put this on for the folks who haven't seen it, just so you can see it in case you should need one. I got this off Amazon a long time ago. And this is for, what it's for is like if you're out in the sun, you can put it on your head. But you can also use it for the coronavirus and so forth and so on. Or you can use it like you can do all kinds of different things with it. But I got it off Amazon. But I had these before the coronavirus thing. They're called Buffs. I'm too old to say. 50. Getting old. But anyway, these things, mainly I'll keep them in my pocket or something like that when I'm fishing, in case I need to put something on my head if I get too much sun, or I think I'm going to get too much sun. It works. Yeah. So just Uncle says he used them for fishing. That's why I have it. Favorite classic soap? Mitchell's, Wolfat probably. You're younger than some of us. Yep, I am. Younger than some, older than some. Steven's still young. I'm not a legend, Marcos, but thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, I fish. I love to fish. Last year, I put some trout in some of the videos that I caught. Arthur's 50, awesome. Lyle, the Sask Shaver, just turned 43 last week. That's why we call him Babyface Bailey, yeah. Happy birthday. Is it Lyle's birthday? I missed it if he said it was his birthday. Happy birthday, Lyle, if it's your birthday. Best Fougere soap? Martin de Condre. I like the scent the best. Quality, I wouldn't say it's necessarily the best, but it's good. Oh, that's awesome, Lyle. I bet, assuming obviously you're from Canada, great fishing in Canada. Oh, thank you very much for watching, Jim. I really appreciate that. Just Uncle is 67, still plugging. You got a long way to go. Steven will be 43 in July, so your channel and Busta got me into wet shaving. Thank you. I appreciate that. That makes me feel great. Inspector's here. Yeah, Wolfman razor on your top 5. I've owned Wolfman razors in the past, but I don't own one right now. St. James of London is awesome. I didn't see the message. I'm sorry, it went too fast. Father-in-law has a cabin with walleye and pike fishing. Yes, I like that. That's awesome. Inspector's 55. I've been wet shaving more than 50 years. Parker Grant Thomas, except we used to call it shaving. That's true. That's old school there. That's really old school, not us young bloods. Oh, thank you, Jim. Thank you. Jim says he thought it was in my early 40s, and I think that's wonderful. Appreciate that. If you see my old hair picture, you'll think I'm 60. Thank you. Fernando says, Busta, Nick, That's a wonderful company to be in. Busta, Nick Shaves, Geo Fat Boy. To be in that company is obviously an honor, and I appreciate it. I don't know about Mount Rushmore of shaving, but I certainly am humbled and honored, and I really do appreciate that. It's very nice of you to say. I don't usually hold myself in, I just try to make content, and I'm fortunate enough that some people like it. So, yeah, shaving your head has made me look younger. Brian says the Wolfman is beautiful, but too much scratch. Yeah, it's a very well-made razor, no doubt. No, I had to when I had the divorce, that thing blew up. So sadly, no. No, I probably won't go back to keto, but I do like to fast, so I will fast. Yeah, I hope we can get more younger folks into it too. Thank you very much, Joey. It's good to see you, man. I really appreciate that. If you like Thayer's, give their new shaving cream a shot. Okay, I'll try that. Thank you very much, Lyle. I make so many videos, it's hard for people to catch up, so I know no one can watch them all, except for Arthur. Arthur watches them all. Yes, I do budget. I use a lot of budget gear on my channel. Wolfman razor still in your top 5? At the price? Not for me. I've dropped 50 pounds in less than 5 months. Excellent, Stephen. Well done, man. Let's see. My wife and I shaving watches them all. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I mean it too, because it means a lot to me, I get 2 out of, let's see what that was. 2 out of 4 sons wet shaving. Good job, Dr. Ron. That's awesome. You should change my catchphrase to IAMCDB and so are you. That's pretty awesome. Kiss my face cream. I like it, James. I think it's pretty good. Yeah, Jim G says fasting is the key. I agree. I like budget gear too. I'm not an elitist whatsoever. I don't like any sort of elitism. Thayer's released a new line of cleanser. Cool. Oh, thank you, Samuel watches all. I mean, I make so many, it's really hard for people to watch them all. So whatever you can watch, I appreciate it. It's time you can't get back, and it does mean something to me. I know your time is precious, just like mine, and so I really appreciate it. Yeah, I saw Nick not too long ago in a video. He's fantastic, no question. The live, yeah, I will do a live probably every other week. And I'm doing one tomorrow for the folks that are in Europe and in other time zone. The first thing I do when the quarantine is over is I'm going to go fishing. I can't really go fishing right now because there's too many people all over the place. And you can't really get a good distance because it's trout season. And everybody's like, I'd have to go somewhere very remote. And we're not really supposed to be going anywhere unless it's for picking up necessary gear. You're not supposed to be traveling or doing leisure. Yeah, Kyle said sometimes. Joey wants to know if I still keep track of Busta. I talked to him not too long ago and just wished him well, but we don't talk on a regular basis. He's not in contact with anybody in the wet shaving community on a regular basis, sadly. I wish, because I love Busta. He's like, he's my man. Yeah, he's my guy. Yeah. You're not allowed to fish right now? Yeah. Right now, we're not supposed to be doing anything like that, but duck season, rabbits. I think Jammin' James has had a little whiskey. What do you think? Because he's a little silly this evening. But that's okay. It's fun. What are you going to do? It's Friday. We can't go anywhere. Wow, Dave. Dave is like, I need more even, so I hope you'll see some of these people. Dave, I can't wait. In the video tomorrow, Dave, I'm going to plug your video because it's awesome. Ooh, $1,000 fine if you get caught fishing where just Uncle is. Woo! Tito's neat with Heineken Chaser. Very, very nice. Barbados still has a nice sale. Pennsylvania fishing is crazy. Just ordered AP shave brush. It's great, Brian. It's great. I love it. That thing is for the money, and it's coming from Canada. It's fantastic. Yes. Have I ever reviewed a product that was terrible? I just did like maybe 2 or 3 months ago. The Helmsman cream was just not good. And you've also seen me gong products before. Those Cremo sheets, terrible. I gonged that not too long ago. I like Razor Rock soaps and razors, Jim G. Turkey hunting in a couple of weeks. Cool. Richard. Thank you, Richard. Thanks, Richard, for showing up. I appreciate that. Do you like the AP handle? Well, you can get that AP handle with a badger, Omar, if you want to. Fat Tip has a new slant out. I might have to try that. That would be nice. Do you keep track? I don't really keep track of the products I use. Not really. I have seen Maddie, but I haven't seen Drew's yet. So you just told me about that channel today, and I'm going to go check that out. I have not visited Vanulay. No, not yet. Hard to get Razor Rock in Australia. Yeah, I can understand that. Breaking quarantine here can get you $2,800 fine. Whew. Did I see you're a Saints fan? Yes, but I haven't been watching professional football for the last few years because that kneeling stuff turned me off. But I'm over that, so maybe I will. You know, I love Drew Brees. Thank you, Josh. Josh is heading out. Yeah, I appreciate you, Josh. And I'll do this for a little longer, just because everybody's, there's lots of people still here and have questions, and I don't want to just run off. A lot of people are chatting with each other too, which I think is great. Stephen, I know what you mean. Last of Parma Inspiration by Katie's Bubble sold at Razor Blades and more. That's good. I still have that one. I like it too. It's good. I like it. Parma Inspiration is the XXX. I have the gong. Brian, go check out the video where I do the dollar store shave, I think, or one of those in that area. I try to use those Cremo things, and I gonged it. It was terrible. Holy Black for $30. And bunch of stuff for $30. The gong, yes. Stephen, the same thing happened to me, which is what led me not to mess with it. Same thing happened to me exactly. So I know what you mean. I mean, I don't want to rehash any old stuff, but I know exactly what you mean. I had the exact same thing happen, and I was like, what? It was very bizarre. The gong. I only gong stuff that's either really bad or terrible. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Yes, Stephen, same experience. So we're on the same, and that's why I just said no more of that, because I didn't want to get involved. It was just highest price for soap I ever paid was that Panacrema Nuevia, whatever it's called, for like a little north of $70, $75 or something. I don't own it. I got rid of it. It's a good soap, but it's not worth that kind of money. No soap is worth that kind of money to me. It might be to you, but it was just, it aggravated me that it cost so much. Thank you very much, Andre. 3 a.m. Thank you. Yes, I used the original Acqua di Parma. I wish I would have kept that one. Just did a Venya. Good. If you love those things, man, there's absolutely nothing wrong. If you like, no matter what the brand, I'm not going to criticize anybody else for using anything. Let's see. Kenny says, can you explain the controversy behind you and the Clubman? Wait a minute. Who was that said that? Kenny Ingram. I didn't know there was a controversy. It's been like 6 years ago. I poured it down the sink. The Clubman Special Reserve I got that was so bad, it smelled like a skunk. And I took it straight to the sink and poured it out. And I told people that I poured it out, and they got mad. They got angry, and I was like, well, I thought it was awful. And the thing was, I thought the scent was so bad that nobody would even want it. And so I poured it out, honestly. And so people got angry. That's been like, whoever remembers that, that's old. That's been a long time ago. Oh man, my wife and I, shaving, said he bought Martin de Condre and broke the dish on the floor. Whew. Oh, thank you, Dr. Ron. Appreciate that. Yeah, Kenny, it's true. I didn't even know people still remember that. That's been at least 2014. That's a long time ago. Thank you, MC Shaving, for catching the live stream. I really appreciate it. And while we've had a good, 90 people, over 100, steady. So, oh, Kenny knows then. Okay, thank you, Kenny. Yeah, I poured it down the drain because honestly, and I wasn't doing it to be a butt. I was doing it because I honestly did not think anybody would like that scent or even want it. I said, this is terrible. It's skunky. It smells like, ugh. I poured it down the drain. And then later people said, that is so, one of the guys in the group said, that is so arrogant that you wouldn't give that away. Somebody got really mad. And I was like, I'm sorry. If I'd have known you wanted it, I would have sent it. But Bradley says he got his wife into DE shaving her legs and she loves it. Fantastic. Kyle, see you later. Kyle's got to run. Thanks for dropping by. I really appreciate that. Do you like the American blend? If you do, you have a good night, Kyle. Thank you very much for way too many people here. I can't keep up. Flash, I'm glad you're still alive. Thank you for being alive. Flash Boredom has a channel, by the way. I'm trying to mention everyone's channel. Go check it out. Flash Boredom. He does cheeky content, I would call it. And shaving, non-shaving videos sometimes, which I like. He's like, I'm doing a shaving, non-shaving video. That's my Flash Boredom impression, which is not very good, but what are you going to do? I'm not very good at impressions, but he'll go, so this is a shaving, non-shaving video, which I think are pretty funny. Thank you, Justin, for joining us. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Have you seen that video, Inspector, where you go, this is shaving, non-shaving video? That's true. You could squeeze some cat glands, and that's what the Clubman Special Reserve smells like. I do like tobacco, Francisco. I got started in wet shaving just by happening, I think, upon a video. And at the time, I was using a most disgusting. Let me finish this thought. Yeah, the comments move fast. Anyway, I was using an electric brawn razor, and prior to that, carts and terrible shaves and irritation. And I found like Geo Fat Boy's video, and that was it. Thank you. Thank you. Parker Grant Thomas says sometimes I wish it was like, he said the old CDB was like Cartman doing a shave video. Hey, Mel from Florida. It's good to see you, man. Love Mel. Mel has a channel, by the way, Melly Mel. Go check it out. No, the market has proven that hey, Chris, or excuse me, Jack from the Virtual Groom Room. Check out Jack at the Virtual Grooming. Really good content. Go check it out. I really like it. He's done a good job with his channel, being very positive, which I like. Thank you, Arthur. I was watching. Yeah, there's the difficult thing is keeping up with the comments because they they fly around. But Jack has been doing really good videos. He uses a variety of stuff, and he takes on different topics, which I like, and gives a pretty well balanced view, I think, and I like it. Yeah, Mel's thing is he's always positive. Like when he's on a video, it's like, "What's up?" It's pretty awesome. I like his upbeat attitude, and he is, he's just always having a good time, and I like that. I mean, who couldn't use that? Give a prayer. Oh, Ken Surf's mother passed, so yeah, we'll definitely say prayer for Ken Surf's mother. I'm sorry to hear that. I did not know that. Yeah, the Virtual Groom Room's a great channel. I like it. I didn't shave. We've just been chatting, but thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. We've just been chatting and shooting the breeze and trying to answer comments. It's hard to do because they're fast. When it's active, they're fast, and then you'll hit a lull sometimes where there aren't so many. It's not too bad. Yeah, Mel's channel is great. Oh yeah, I would absolutely, yeah. Sometimes when somebody said I should go on Jack's show, I will be happy to at some point. He's had a lot of good guests. The podcast, by the way, is the Razor Burn podcast. Check that out. They've been having some good guests and some good content, and I've been enjoying it. The last one was about prices of software and so on. It was really good. I liked it. Favorite Viking shave soap? I don't remember the names of them, but I like the Creed ones. Yeah, they know what you're doing, Jack. They've been paying attention, you know. I did not know. Oh, so Ken Surf's mom had dementia. Well, we'll definitely say a prayer. Ali says, recommend grooming department. Okay, cool. I'll have to try that. That would be great. And so that looks like it's Greek, maybe, and I don't know what that says. How about a side-by-side with your favorite razors? Yeah, I'll do that at some point. I have so many great razors, man. It's hard. It really is difficult. It's hard to say what's favorite. Yeah, please say prayer for Manny's father also. He would probably be here if not for that situation. His father's suffering. He's, in bad shape of coronavirus. Wet the face up? Yeah, I had tried one recently and it was fine. I had no trouble with it. I like Don Younger. He's a nice guy. It is Greek? Okay. Do you know if there's any sort of coating on Gillette PermaSharp blades? I don't know, to be honest with you. Have you tried WR2 yet? Is that the Wolfman Open Comb? Refresh me. Because if so, I owned one at one point. You'd love the new grooming department base? I will try it. I'm a fan of everything Creed. I love Creed since. I'm a Creed bandwagon person. I just like it. What can I say? Yes, Mark from Friendship Shaving also has corona, and we're hoping that he will be back soon. Really nice guy. No, the inspector does not have a channel, but he does sometimes shaves in Facebook Live in Razor and Brush group. So let's see. New Wolfman. No, I probably haven't tried that one then. I want to tell everybody, if you haven't seen Mark from Friendship Shavings video on menthol, go check that out. That's a really good video where he talks about all the things that menthol does, some of which I did not know, and I found it to be very good. I like to learn, so whenever I hear somebody either on like Jack's podcast or somebody on a channel that's breaking something down, I like that. Like Stephen Davis does honing videos sometimes, and even though I don't hone, I like to watch and just, learn. Chris, try Leventura Better, the Armoff Creed clone. Okay. I have Murphy and McNeil Trinity. I haven't used it yet, but I do have it. Viking Emperor. I don't know about that one. I watched the menthol video. It is a good video. It is a good video. I like it. Thank you, Jim. Yeah, there's a lot of great camaraderie right now, and I like that. Steve says he's going to be doing a honing video soon. And also Mike Baker does all sorts of videos and honing and a little bit. He cut his hair the other day, which was pretty awesome. Yeah, the Club de Nuit is good. I like that. Mark is you're right. I'm the one who said Mark is the Mr. Rogers. Like, he's very deliberate, nice, disarming. I like that. And very, very cool. Hi, Mel. Let's see. Sometimes the comments just go so fast, you miss. It's hard. It's hard to keep up. So I appreciate Jeffrey Smith. Jeffrey Smith is, I call him the Bob Ross. Jeffrey Smith is the Bob Ross of wet shaving, and Mark is the Mr. Rogers of wet shaving. And I mean that in the most positive way. And by the way, it's Blanton's, Jack. I think Blanton likes, Jack likes scotch and bourbon. It's Blanton's this evening. There's Mel again. Someday, Mel, I'm going to get down to see you in Pensacola. And we'll also see Brian, too. Awesome. Has anybody ever had a bad Creed fragrance? I haven't had one yet, or any soap that's scented like it that I didn't like. I like Jeffrey's style. Do you like Blanton's? Because tonight we brought Angel Envy and Blanton's, and then in case we wanted scotch, we brought Talisker. Yes, Brian, we like Brian's videos. Oh, scotch, yeah. I like peaty scotch. I'm an Ardbeg, you know, anything with peat I like. Need to come to Memphis? Yeah. I need to get everywhere. I haven't been traveling much, obviously. Mel, don't the fine platinum cologne, the EDT does not last any time. Get the Creed, get the that Armoff dupe. It'll last a long time. It's awesome. I use it in my video tomorrow. It's really good. Way better for like $30. It's awesome. I don't think I've tried SMG soaps, but I'll try anything. You know, that's usually my default setting anyway. Me, I'm from West Virginia, but I used to make trips to New Orleans a lot. And so I like New Orleans. So I love that area. Taliskers is, I have Insurrection Pure 2. It was good, but kind of rough now. Okay, cool. The most memorable shave I had, I don't know. Good night, Flash. I'm glad to see you. Hope you're doing well, man. There's a lot of people in Europe. It's really late right now. Yeah, the razor burn has been good. My favorite was maybe Michael Friedberg. I think the Michael Friedberg was my favorite so far. Yeah, I like New Orleans food. New Orleans food is really good, and just the whole vibe, people having fun. I just like that. No, I never use shave gel for a quick shave. If I need a quick shave, I'll use something like Gillette Pure or something like that. Kenny, I'm going live tomorrow, and the reason I'm doing that is because there were some people in the UK that, you know, this was too late for, and they wanted me to, and so I said, sure, I'll do it. Yeah, I like the Michael Friedberg. I like the one with the gentleman from Carve as well. That was a good one. And last week's about the soap prices, and they were talking about ingredients and what makes soap expensive and so on and so forth. And they were talking about skin and hydration. That was very good also. The last shave meetup I went to was in Chicago like 4 or 5 years ago, I want to say. I don't usually go to a lot of shave meetups just because in the summer, I usually try to get outside and go fishing and camping, and I like to be outside when I get the chance. John Shaves 101 is an excellent channel. Yeah, thank you, Dave. I really appreciate you stopping by. Thanks, Kenny. Thanks for coming. I really appreciate it. And I'm probably going to go for about 10 more minutes, and then we'll lock it down. But I'm surprised 80 people are still here. Yeah, I've been thinking about it, but you know, it's just tough getting to any meetups. I sort of have to prioritize, you know, what I'm going to do. Sinatra Lennon, yeah, I like. He's got a nice, friendly channel as well. I like his channel as well. Honestly, I don't see a lot of bad channels. The only channels I don't like are where people are hateful or rude or ripping other people. You know, and sometimes I will say this, sometimes people get, passion overcomes them. And I have done that myself in the past. I have let my emotion get the best of me. And sometimes I wish I hadn't. So, you know, I do understand how sometimes people flare up and all that. But usually they talk it out and make up, and I like that part. Pasteurs meetup. Yeah, the Pasteurs New York would be an excellent, obviously. Yeah, Jack is right. People really get emotional and caught up, and we shouldn't. The wife, yeah, I talked to David, and you know, he said, hey, I think you got it wrong, that I wasn't really trying to point my finger at people. I just wanted people to work on straight razor shaving and get better at it and stick with it for a while. And we had a conversation about it because at first my thoughts were different. Like, I thought, well, I just want to encourage people. And he said, well, I want to encourage them too. I want everybody to do videos. I'm like, well, okay, when I watched your video, I got maybe mixed message. I didn't receive it in the way that he intended it, but we talked about it. And then he was like, no, I don't want to insult anybody, but I want them to take time and really work at it. And then, they'll be very good at it and it'll be very beneficial. And I was like, okay, So, but they definitely said he didn't intend to insult anybody, or he wasn't trying to. And so I took some of that, maybe, I wouldn't say hard, but I was just like, okay, Yeah, I understand. Sometimes, like I said, passionate people, it can definitely, you could be more tactful, in your method. And I've done it too. I have been guilty of it. And I really try harder now just to keep it between the lines and keep the shaving, keep it positive. And that makes me happy, not getting involved with squabbling and so that works better for me. And I think it works better for everybody. I miss Rico too. He was an excellent, excellent guy. He is going to be a father soon. His wife is pregnant with their first child. So I'm happy for Rico, and I'm sad he's not doing videos because he was really making excellent content, which I really enjoyed. Yeah, Mel, I miss Busta too. Hey, Rob, how's it going? Thanks so much for joining. I want to thank everybody actually for joining. It's been a really good turnout, and I really appreciate it. Thank you, Jack. I appreciate it. And I also like your channel as well. I have been enjoying the shaves. What I appreciate about Jack's channel is he's balanced. He's keeping it, I think Jack has a tendency to like premium gear. But I noticed that he tries to keep balance and not just, I must have everything, premium, and recognize that there are other products that work for people too. And I appreciate that because I will use everything. I'll use the cheapest or the most expensive. And it all works similarly to me, but it may not for you. And so that's the thing, what works for me. There is no best for me, or excuse me, there's no best that I can declare that will work for everybody. That's the way I see it. Thank you, Richard. I appreciate that. Budget shaves are coming. I'm scared for Jack to try budget shaves because he won't like it. And then he's going to crap all over it. And then I'm going to get triggered and go, Why can't you go live, Steve? Oh, I think you have to have a certain amount of subs, maybe. I don't know. You'll hit the number. Jack is going to trigger me when he uses like an inexpensive soap that doesn't have that crazy lather. And I'm going to be triggered when he goes, this is crap. And I'm going to throw the phone through the wall. No, I won't. It's not that big a deal. Everybody has their preference. It's actually okay, Not enough subscribers. Oh, okay. You'll get there. Just keep plugging. Just keep plugging. Thank you, Kirk, for joining. I really appreciate it. I appreciate, actually everything. People have been very good to me despite I've made every mistake there is to make. Changing brands, being upset, taking to YouTube and ranting, talking about politics. Don't do any of that. That is not worth your time. It'll only upset you and the viewers. I've learned the hard way. And so I'm just not interested in doing that kind of stuff anymore. If I'm upset, then I'll keep it off the camera. There's no reason to do it. Ooh, Rico said he was going to come back to YouTube. Okay, I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to reach out to him and see, because if he's coming back, I'm going to be on that. Yeah, some of the things I wish, honestly, when I used to get upset, and if you're upset and you take to YouTube and you start ranting, then the next day you will watch it and go, oh, I shouldn't have done that. And that's what I would do. And so that doesn't help anybody, in my opinion, Dr. Doom or Dome, Razor and Brush, Shave the Man, good Facebook groups. There's a ton. And so there's too many to mention, but those two, Wet the Face, there's probably 100 or more at this point. There's so many Facebook groups, but those are ones that I've, been in or am in. And so now Razor and Brush, it has politics and so forth. Oh, Thank you, Jack. Jack gave me $5 and says, I can sometimes buy 2 Razor Rock soaps for that. Now, by the way, I'm going to tell you right now, if you use like a $2-3 soap, you're not going to get that, like you're not going to get the, yeah, there's some soaps that I bought one for like $1.99 or $2.99 sometimes when they're on sale. You're not going to get the crazy like lather that you would get from one of the artisans that put all the butters in there, and everybody recognizes that, I think. But it's still capable of providing a very good shave, and that's kind of where I fall in, because I don't care that much about the post. Yeah, it does work. Yeah, if it works, I mean, it's kind of hard to argue with it. But on the same token, I try to use a little bit of everything. The only thing I won't do is buy the crazy $75, $80 soap. I'm just not going to do that anymore. It was a waste of my money. But now the other soaps that are a little more expensive, I will buy them and use them, because whether they're worth it or not, I don't know. Joe from Queens had an excellent channel. He's still around. I don't know if he's made a video lately though. It's excellent. His videos were disarming. Martin DeCondre, that triple mill does last a long time. You know what though, Jack? The quality, I'm not sold on it being crazy good quality. It'll last, but it's good. But I don't think it's as good as some of these artisan soaps. Honestly, at least, I agree with Parker. MDC is a little bit, for me even, a little bit drying. And so, but I do have the Fougere, and it's a scent that I love. And that's why I still have it, because you can't get that scent anywhere else. That's my favorite Fougere scent. I just like that. Steven says he likes Soap Commander. Soap Commander is a good quality soap that does not cost you a lot of money. And I obviously like it. Palmolive stick, I like it. I use it. Thank you, Sam. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'm most appreciative of you joining me. Let's see. Yeah, Soap Commander is good. I would call that in the budget realm, like Sterling, and soaps that will work very well for you. Yeah, nobody has made the MDC scent, Nick, in an artisan type formula. I wish they would, because I love that scent, but nobody has done that. Yeah, Red Pigeon, I'm going to do one tomorrow, because earlier in the afternoon, because the folks in the UK, it's too late for people in the UK here and in certain parts of Europe. So I told them I would do another one. Southern Witchcraft, that was a good soap. I've only tried the one, but I like the peach. I thought that was awesome. I haven't tried Peter's face spackle yet. I'm going to, but I just haven't yet. I just got a couple of his soaps. I just bought a couple. But I need to try Asian Pear too, because I think I'll like that one. I don't really like brushless creams. Not for me. Yeah, I like A&E. I like, of course, in the interest of full disclosure, I have met Peter. I know him, and so. Uh-oh. I'm still afraid when Jack says he's going to make some budget shaves, but it'll work out. I mean, he knows what he's doing, obviously. Yeah, Peter makes good soaps, and the thing that used to drive me nuts about Peter was there were people in the community claiming that Peter did not make any of his own scents. And while he was having scents commissioned, he and I were actually working on a scent, and he was mixing them, sending them to me to make something for me about 2 or 3 years ago. And at the same time, people were saying he can't even make his scents. And I'm like, that's not true, because we're working on some right now. Like, he would send it that day and go, do you like this? And I go, yeah, So, yeah, I know. I'm afraid of Southern Witchcraft being too earthy for me, but the peach I like that. Yeah. Asian Pear, I got to try. I haven't got that one. I have plum, but I'm going to get the pear. I just hadn't had time. There's so many that I had to try that there's not enough money to try everything. It's insane. Yeah, I love Kevy Shaves. Excellent. Outstanding. Go to the PA Boomtown. Yeah, he's got some good bay rum. Asian pear is the newer base. Okay. Thank you, Marcos, for watching. I appreciate it. And take care, man. Yes, Ginger's Garden I have used. It is just perfectly fine. She makes actually a decent cream, I think. Yeah, I like a cut above with Chris too. I like Chris. He's good. He does his own thing, and he just calls it like he sees it. And sometimes he doesn't like stuff, and I like that about channels. You can't love everything. Thanks, Glenn. I appreciate it. I got to catch your video. I think you made one today. I don't know if I've seen it yet. Paul Humphreys is excellent as well. Yes, Paul does a great job. I like Paul's upbeat. Yeah, Chris is really good. I like his, he kind of does things differently. He does it his own way, and he's not afraid to say, I don't really care for this or that. And like people were giving him a hard time about using Australian Reserve, and I'm like, why are you giving somebody a hard time about just trying products, And he's just saying, I'm just using the products, leave me alone. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, don't give him a hard time over using a particular brand. That's crazy. Oh, okay, Glenn tagged me in something. Okay. Did I remember the tag? I don't remember. Yeah, I mean, I understand that artisans get mixed up in sometimes these quarrels, and there's regional stuff, and I don't want any part of that. I just want to enjoy the soaps and so forth. And I have taken sides in the past too, like with Peter. And it's just, if everybody could just get along and just enjoy the products, that's all. Just enjoy it, just forget everything else. That's what I want to do. That's all. Yeah, Mantic is great. I love Everybody loves Mantic. Everybody loves Geo. All the contributions are just incredible. Thank you, Arthur. Yeah, Mantic is outstanding. I really Dapper Dragon. Yeah, nobody uses Dapper Dragon anymore. I'm gonna have to bring out some Dapper Dragon. Yeah, just enjoy it. Really, everybody should just enjoy and try not to be too judgmental about the brands or who uses what or clicks or, I'm not into Cold River Soap Works. I like Cold River Soap Works, yes. You don't see it as much on the channels now. I'll bring it out though, I like it. Yeah, Dapper Dragon been around a long time. Hey, Efren, finally you are here. Yes, I will give your son, Evan Lopez. Evan, if you're watching, I want to say thank you for watching, and thank your dad for watching, and listen to your dad because he knows best. Trust me, he might seem old, but he knows best. So, Evan Lopez, big thumbs up for you, my friend. Mantic 59. Okay. Now I'm back. Anyway, Evan, go to bed. Just kidding. Stay up and watch if you like, if your dad allows you to. Let's see. Means a lot. Well, thank you, Efren. In the last video, I realized that you had asked me, but I didn't see it until the other day. So if you're still watching, Evan, you got a great father. If he's watching these wet shaving videos, he's going to teach you how to shave properly. And you're going to remember that for the rest of your life. Because most of us didn't get that experience where our dads, it was just expected that you would know how to shave. And we saw our dads shave, but they didn't teach us because that just really didn't exist. So you're going to have a special experience. So good for you, Evan. Hey, Nick. Yeah, everything is great with me. Thank you very much for being here. I really appreciate that. He's watching. I have him shaving with me. How old is he, Efren? Way to reach out to young kids. Yeah, we need everybody. I keep telling people, the way to do this is to grow the hobby. And if you grow the hobby, there'll be more availability of everything. The artisans will do well. The content creators will do well. It is one of those rising tides lifts all ships. But in order to do that, we have to be positive, Oh, Richard's son already has his eye on his wolf whiskers brush. That's awesome. But anyway, so every channel that's out there, they have friends, they have family, they can potentially bring other people in. So that's why I want to support as many people as I can, as long as they're being positive, and a good advocate, I would say. So that's what I want to do, is get more people. Nick's 6-year-old son likes to shave. That's all with him. That's awesome. I love that. That's fantastic. My daughter is 27, so I'm not going to be teaching her to shave. She already knows. The stores need to do their part, like stocking. Some stores do stock some traditional shaving products. And there's a few like farmer type markets that will stock some of the artisan stuff, but it's not there yet. The only way it'll ever get there is if you grow it, And for growth, you need exposure and positive experience for people. Dr. Ron said his dad tried to teach him, but it scared him. Hey, thanks, David. I really appreciate you coming, and thanks for the conversation this evening. Thanks. So Sharp David, you go check out his channel, folks. Can you believe the live's gone? No, I can't believe it's gone so long, but there's still 70 people here, so I am gonna end it shortly. But fish tacos. Yeah, man. Mel's still here. You gotta love Mel. Is there anybody more enthusiastic about Mel? Ben, is there anybody more enthusiastic than Mel? No. Thank you, David. I really appreciate that. Thanks again, Dave. And David told me, you misunderstood me, and I'm like, okay, explain to me, and then we had a conversation. I sent Rico a message. Yeah, I love Rico, man. Yeah. I tried to find gear here. There's no gear here. I mean, it's crazy. Go watch those videos where I'm trying to find gear in the local stores here. It's terrible. Thanks, Jack. I really appreciate that. I will be watching. I will be watching for sure. Thanks, everyone. I appreciate it. I really do. And how many more minutes am I going to go here? Let's see. We've been going 96. I'm going to go to at least 100. Yeah, Mr. Endorphin said he's coming by for some tacos at David's house. That's pretty awesome. Thank you, Dartmouth. I really appreciate you stopping by. What is the story and how did you meet the inspector? The inspector, I used to administrate a wet shaving enablers on Facebook. I created that group. So for anyone who's here, who's in the wet shaving enablers group on Facebook, I created that group. And I used to administer that group. And the inspector had a deal go south, and he called me for help. And we just got to talking, and then we became friends. And I've been to his place, and he's been to mine, and we've been to the meetup and so on. And so that's how we got acquainted. The inspector's name is David Fernicola. David said he does all the work making the tacos, but he doesn't clean up, and that's how he pays them back. Yes, wet shaving enablers on Facebook is still there. I don't really actively administrate it, but it's still there. I created it. I'm still there. I have administrator status, but I don't administrate. I don't have time to administrate it. Tom Brim administrates it along with Tyler. And it's been going for a long time, many years. And there's quite a few people in there. So if you're looking to sell shaving gear, wet shaving enablers, I created that probably 5-6 years ago. David says, anybody in the LA area, welcome to his house. That's very, very nice of David. Yeah, once the COVID is over. Hey, Jill, it's nice to see you. Good place to start. BST, yeah. Best recommendation for razor burn. I like to use witch hazel, thank you, Mel. I appreciate it. Love for you too, my friend. I like to use witch hazel. I don't get razor burn, but witch hazel, and most importantly, don't continually irritate that area. Let it heal. That would be my advice. Don't irritate it. And when you start feeling discomfort when you're shaving, stop. There's no reason to press forward. Thank you, everybody. At 100 minutes, I'm going to end the stream, but I want to thank everybody for joining me for this past hour and 40 minutes. It's been terrific trying to answer all your questions. I probably didn't do a great job, but I did the best I could. And I thank everybody for joining me. It has been a lot of fun. I thank everybody for the dialogue back and forth and the camaraderie. It's been terrific. I'll be doing another one tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern time. So if you're around, you're not doing anything, come back on in. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it. Until next time, it's your shave. Do it your way. And God bless, my friends.